In the heart of Europe, amongst ancient mountains and storied rivers lies Slovakia, a land of beauty and spirit. A nation where every valley holds a secret, every castle whispers a tale, and every forest path leads to discovery. Join us on a visual journey through 20 remarkable places, testaments to nature and humanity. From sun-drenched peaks to ancient caves, immerse yourself in the wonder of it all. This is a story told through stone, water, and wood, revealing the character of each location. Prepare to be transported to a realm of natural splendor and historical depth. From historic streets to silent peaks, Slovakia offers a diversity that astonishes. Let our journey begin, into a world where fairy tales and natural power combine. Let the beauty of Slovakia unfold. Our journey commences in Bratislava's Old Town. Here, the past is a living presence. The stones tell a story of coronations and commerce. Sunlight illuminates a scene of remarkable charm. History and modernity engage in a graceful dance. Every corner reveals a new delight. The air is thick with the aroma of roasting coffee. Locals and visitors converge, drawn by the magnetism of this historic core. The architecture is a chronicle of the city's fortunes. It is a dynamic, urban environment where people live and work. As daylight fades, a different kind of magic descends. The sounds of the day give way to the melodies of street musicians. To walk these streets is to connect with the very soul of Bratislava. Rising above the Danube, we find Bratislava Castle. For over 1,000 years, this stark white sentinel has stood as a powerful symbol. The magnificent reconstruction honors its most glorious form, a beacon of Slovak identity. From its heights, the castle's strategic location is apparent. The Danube flows below, and on a clear day one can see across borders. Within its walls, the castle houses collections of the Slovak National Museum. The Baroque gardens offer a peaceful contrast to the fortress's strength. It's a guardian of the past and a serene landmark for the present. From the urban heartlands, we journey now to a realm sculpted by ice and time, a place of raw, untamed majesty. The High Tatras, the smallest alpine mountain range in the world, yet they possess a grandeur that really belies their size. These granite peaks, piercing the Slovakian sky, form a formidable natural border with Poland. They are a testament to the immense power of geological forces, a world where the air is thin and the silence is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind through ancient pine forest and the distant cry of a golden eagle soaring on the thermals above. This is a landscape that demands respect, a vertical world of stone and sky. Here, nature operates on a scale that honestly dwarfs human endeavor. The seasons paint this landscape with a dramatic and ever-changing palette. In winter, a thick blanket of pristine snow smothers the peaks and valleys, transforming the Tatras into a silent white kingdom, a challenge for even the most seasoned mountaineer. But as the sun gains strength, a great thaw begins. Water, the lifeblood of this ecosystem, cascades down the mountainsides in roaring torrents, feeding the crystal-clear tarns or plaisos that nestle in the glacial cirques like scattered jewels. These mountain eyes reflect the sky, their depths holding the chill of the winter past. Emerging from the rolling green hills of the Spiš region is a site of almost mythical proportions, Spiš Castle. It is not so much a single structure as it is a sprawling city of stone, its weathered ramparts and formidable towers dominating the skyline for miles around. Spread across more than 4 hectares, it stands as one of the largest castle complexes in all of Europe, a silent, sprawling giant of history. Its origins stretch back to the 12th century, a time when this land was a frontier and power was asserted through the unyielding strength of rock and mortar. The sheer scale of the ruins is staggering, a vast labyrinth of courtyards, palaces, and fortifications. The story of Spiš Castle is etched into every block of its pale travertine stone. It has witnessed the rise and fall of kingdoms, enduring Mongol invasions and the changing allegiances of Hungarian nobles. Each successive generation added to its bulk, expanding its walls, raising its towers, reflecting the shifting tides of power and architectural fashion. From the original Romanesque palace to the later Gothic additions, the castle is a complex tapestry of history, a physical chronicle of centuries of conflict, ambition, and daily life. To walk through its gates is to step back into a world governed by different rules, a world of knights and kings. We now descend from the windswept heights of castles into a world of deep green and rushing water, a landscape that is both intimate and immensely wild. This is Slovak Paradise National Park, a name that is not given lightly. It is a realm of deep gorges, narrow canyons, and pristine forests, a karst plateau intricately carved by water over millennia. This is not a landscape to be viewed from a distance, it demands immersion. To truly experience its magic, one must venture into its cool, damp, and shaded heart. The defining feature of this paradise is its network of gorges, known locally as rockliny. Rivers like the Hornad have sliced through limestone bedrock, creating chasms so deep and narrow that sunlight barely reaches their floor. Navigating this world is an adventure in itself. Hikers must traverse wooden ladders, catwalks, and chains bolted into canyon walls, suspended above churning white water. It is a thrilling encounter with nature's raw power, a journey following the very path of water that shaped this extraordinary environment. Here, where the Orava River flows, Orava Castle defies gravity. Born from bedrock, it stands on a limestone cliff. A testament to ambition, it grew from the earth, reaching for the heavens. For centuries, it has watched over the valley. Construction began in the 13th century, evolving into the tiered complex we see today. Palaces, fortifications, and towers climb the rock in 3 terraces. It served as Count Orlok's home in Nosferatu, forever cementing its place in cinematic history. Today, Orava Castle is a cherished national monument. It is where nature and ambition meet in a breathtaking display. The castle remains a powerful reminder of the epics it has witnessed, a dramatic spectacle that commands reverence. Deep within a forested caldera lies Banska Štiavnica, a town forged in fire and fortune. For centuries, this was a vital mining center where silver was wrested from the earth. In 1762, the world's first mining university was established here, revolutionizing the industry worldwide. Grand houses stand as monuments to the wealth that silver brought, watched over by the old and new castles. Today it's a haven for artists and historians, with serene reservoirs amidst the woods. Banska Štiavnica embraces a new identity as a center of culture and tranquility, a silver town with a golden heart. Beneath the forested slopes of the Low Tatras, a hidden world awaits. Here, water has sculpted a subterranean masterpiece over thousands of years. This is the Demonovska Cave of Liberty, the most visited show cave in Slovakia. Descend into a realm of silent, crystalline majesty. The constant drip of water is the very lifeblood of this underground kingdom. Over millennia, water deposits have grown into a breathtaking array of speleothems. Stalactites hang from the ceiling. Stalagmites rise from the floor, sometimes meeting to form colossal columns. Surfaces shimmer in the carefully placed lights. The water perfectly mirrors the formations above. Galleries resemble magnificent otherworldly cathedrals. Exploring the Cave of Liberty is a journey through geological time, a place of profound peace and breathtaking, natural splendor. Here, nestled deep within the embrace of the Velika Fatra Mountains, lies a community seemingly untouched by the relentless march of time. This is Volkolinek, a monument not of stone or empire but of a way of life, preserved with remarkable fidelity. It is a living, breathing organism, a folk village where the past is not merely remembered, but is an ever-present, tangible reality. The air itself seems to carry echoes of centuries gone by, whispering through the timber of these ancient dwellings. Each log, each shingle tells a story of survival, of community, and of an intimate connection to the surrounding wilderness, a bond that has defined its very existence. The architecture here is a testament to a profound understanding of the natural world. These are not just houses, they are shelters born from the forest itself. Constructed from robust hand-hewn logs, their wooden frames are a masterclass in traditional carpentry, built to withstand the harsh mountain winters. The steeply pitched shingled roofs are designed to shed heavy snow, their dark, weathered surfaces contrasting with the whitewashed clay that seals the gaps between the logs. This is a habitat shaped entirely by its environment, a perfect symbiosis between human ingenuity and the raw materials provided by the land, a blueprint for sustainable living long before the term was ever coined. Rising from the landscape as if conjured from the pages of a storybook, we find Bojnice Castle. This is not a fortress built for grim warfare and brutal sieges, but an architectural fantasy, a romantic dream given form in stone and spire. Its elegant towers, whimsical turrets, and graceful archways evoke the chivalric tales of old, a world of knights, ladies, and grand tournaments. The castle seems to float above its own reflection in the tranquil moat that surrounds it, its image shimmering on the water's surface. It is a place that captures the imagination, inviting all who see it to step into a realm where fairy tales feel entirely possible, a masterpiece of romantic idealism. Its transformation into this fairy tale vision was the life's work of its last private owner, Count Jan František Palfi, a man of immense wealth and artistic passion. Inspired by the romantic castles of the Loire Valley in France, he dedicated decades to meticulously reconstructing the original medieval fortress. He poured his heart and his fortune into every detail, from the neo-Gothic chapels to the opulent residential wings, creating a harmonious blend of architectural styles. The result is not simply a building, but a work of art, a personal vision of beauty and romance that stands as his enduring legacy, a castle reborn through the power of a dream. We journey now to the east, to the vibrant heart of Slovakia's second city, Košice. Here the rhythm of life is different, a dynamic fusion of history and modernity that pulses through its grand squares and bustling boulevards. The city's old town is a magnificent urban landscape, centered around the sprawling, spindle-shaped Hlavna Ulica, or Main Street. This is not just a thoroughfare, it is a grand open-air salon, a stage for city life where locals and visitors alike gather to talk, to trade, and to simply be. The air is filled with the murmur of cafes, the melodies of street musicians, and the gentle splash of fountains, creating a sophisticated and cosmopolitan atmosphere. Dominating the skyline in the very soul of the city is a true giant of Gothic architecture, St. Elizabeth Cathedral. It is the easternmost Gothic cathedral in Europe, and a structure of breathtaking scale and complexity. Its soaring spires seem to pierce the heavens, while its exterior is a forest of intricate stonework, gargoyles and flying buttresses. For centuries, its construction was the city's greatest ambition, a collective effort that united generations of craftsmen and patrons. To stand in its shadow is to feel the weight of that history and the immense power of faith and civic pride that raise these stones towards the sky. Here, the Va River has sculpted the land, and a monumental limestone crag rises. For millennia, this strategic outcrop has been a silent observer. Humanity has etched its legacy in stone. This is Trenčín Castle, a sentinel that has watched over the river valley since the age of the Roman Empire. Its earliest whispers are carried on the wind from the 2nd century, when Roman legions ventured this far north. This carving is the foundation stone of a history that would see the castle evolve into a formidable medieval stronghold. As we ascend its weathered pathways, the world below contracts into a breathtaking panorama. The town of Trenčín unfolds beneath the castle walls. From this vantage point, one can truly appreciate the strategic genius of its builders. The castle we see today is a magnificent tapestry of architectural styles. The powerful modest tower stands as a symbol of feudal might. Each stone is a chapter in a long and dramatic story. Deep inside the Strazov Mountains you'll find Sikmani village. Here, the houses themselves are like paintings, covered in fancy patterns. These aren't just decorations, they're like a secret language painted in white on dark wood. This tradition has been passed down for many years. Over time, the women started adding fancy designs. What began as something needed turned into a special kind of folk art. Walking through Sikmani is like stepping into a storybook, where every house tells a tale. No two houses are exactly the same, each one shows something personal. Today, Sikmani is a protected old village, a special piece of a world that's quickly fading away. The bright white patterns against the dark old wood look amazing. They are like family treasures, old buildings that keep the spirit and art of the Slovak people alive. On the border between Slovakia and Poland, nature has carved dramatic limestone cliffs. This is Pieniny National Park. The Dunajec River has sliced its way through the mountains, creating a breathtaking gorge. The most iconic experience is a journey through the gorge by water, aboard a traditional wooden raft. Guided by Goral Highlanders, visitors drift along the turquoise currents. The sheer cliffs rise hundreds of meters, their faces scarred by time. This ecosystem is a haven for diverse life. The journey through the Dunajec Gorge is an immersion into the heart of the wild. As the raft glides beneath Tree Karuni, one feels a sense of humility and wonder. It is a spectacle of nature's artistry at its most grand and inspiring. Here at the very edge of Slovakia, where the powerful Danube meets the gentle Morava, stands a silent witness to the ebb and flow of empires. This is Devon Castle, a sentinel carved from the rock itself, its ruins a poignant testament to millennia of human history. For centuries, this strategic promontory has been a frontier, a meeting point of cultures, and a battleground for kings. The winds that sweep across these weathered stones carry whispers of the Celts, the Romans, and the Slavs who all sought dominion over this vital crossroads. Its location was no accident. It was a declaration of power, a natural fortress guarding the gateway to the heart of Europe, a place where geography and destiny have long been intertwined. The castle's story is one of both grandeur and ruin. In its prime, its walls echoed with the clamor of soldiers and the pronouncements of nobility, a bastion of the great Moravian Empire and later, a formidable stronghold of the Kingdom of Hungary. It has seen the rise and fall of dynasties, its stones absorbing the triumphs and tragedies of countless generations. Now it stands in a state of arrested decay, a majestic skeleton against the sky. The very act of climbing its slopes is a journey through time, each step revealing a new layer of its complex past. From the foundations of Roman watchtowers to the remnants of medieval palaces, all presided over by the vast, open sky. Way up high in the Tatra Mountains, tucked in like a shiny gem in a rocky crown, you'll find Sturbske Plaso. This isn't just any lake, it's a glacial lake, a plaso, made by the huge force of ice that carved out these valleys many thousands of years ago. Its water is super clear, like a perfect mirror showing the spiky mountains all around it and the big changing sky above. The air here is thin and fresh, smelling of old pine trees and promising mountain fun. It's a peaceful spot, a place where the amazing natural world makes everyone who comes to its edge feel a quiet respect. The lake itself is like a tiny world, a delicate balance of life that has learned to live in the tough mountain weather. Under its clear surface, strong fish, like the brown trout, swim in the cold, oxygen-filled deep parts. Around its edge, a well-used path makes you want to think, with every turn showing a new and even more amazing view of the land around. In summer, the soft sound of rowboats hitting the wooden docks makes a calming beat, while in winter the lake freezes solid, turning into a huge, quiet sheet of ice. This change with the seasons is a big part of what it is, a constant cycle of new beginnings that has been happening for thousands of years. We arrive now in Lavoka, a town seemingly frozen in the golden age of the medieval world. Its heart is a magnificent, elongated town square, surrounded by the ornate facades of Renaissance burgher houses, their pastel colors a testament to the wealth and civic pride of centuries past. At the center of it all stands the imposing Basilica of St. James. This is not just a town, it is a perfectly preserved time capsule, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where every cobblestone and archway tells a story of trade, faith, and artistry. To walk here is to follow in the footsteps of merchants and craftsmen who made this one of the most important centers of the Spiš region. The town's prosperity was built on its strategic location along major trade routes, but its enduring fame comes from what lies within its sacred walls. Inside the Basilica of St. James, one finds a treasure of astonishing scale and intricacy. Here stands the highest wooden altar in the world, a breathtaking masterpiece of late Gothic art. Carved from lime wood in the early 16th century by the legendary Master Paul of Lavoka, it towers over 18 meters high. It is a symphony in wood, a cascade of gilded saints and biblical scenes, so detailed and expressive that the figures seem to be caught in a moment of divine conversation, their drapery flowing with an impossible lightness. Deep within the Slovak Paradise National Park, hidden from the warmth of the summer sun, lies a world of perpetual winter. This is the Dobšinska Ice Cave, a geological marvel that, really defies the seasons. For millennia, nature has been sculpting a subterranean kingdom of ice, a silent, frozen cathedral beneath the Earth's surface. Here the laws of the outside world seem suspended, replaced by the slow, inexorable artistry of frost and time. The air itself, heavy and still, carries a profound chill, a reminder that we are entering a realm where ice has reigned supreme for thousands of years. A truly extraordinary environment preserved in the heart of the mountains. The cave's existence is a delicate balancing act of temperature and airflow. Cold air, being denser than warm air, sinks into the cave's lower reaches during winter, becoming trapped by its unique, sack-like shape. This natural cold trap ensures that the internal temperature rarely rises above freezing, even when summer warmth graces the forests above. It is this remarkable phenomenon that allows for the formation and preservation of the vast ice deposits we see today. Each year, melting snow from the surface seeps through fissures in the limestone, dripping into the frigid darkness below, where it freezes, layer upon layer, adding infinitesimally to the immense crystalline structures. In the Saris region of northeastern Slovakia lies Bardejov, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its cobbled streets whisper tales of a prosperous past as a vital hub connecting Hungary and Poland. The air is thick with history. At its heart lies the Town Hall Square, an open-air museum of Gothic and Renaissance architecture. Framed by burgher houses with colorful facades, it showcases the town's former wealth. Dominating the square is the Basilica of St. Egidius, a Gothic masterpiece, housing 11 breathtaking Gothic winged altars. Surrounding the core is one of Slovakia's most complete medieval fortification systems. Stone walls and formidable bastions encircle the old town. These walls are the guardians of Bardejov's heritage, allowing this medieval town to survive untouched. From ancient stones, our journey takes a dramatic turn, plunging into vibrant energy. Here, at the foot of the Tatra Mountains, lies Tatralandia, Slovakia's largest water park. A sprawling complex of pools and slides where families replace the whisper of the wind. Brightly colored slides twist and spiral, wave pools mimic the sea, thermal pools provide a warm embrace, designed to provide a powerful antidote to modern life. It is a year-round destination that adapts to the seasons. In summer, outdoor pools become the main attraction. In winter, the focus shifts indoors to tropical-themed halls, a unique destination for relaxation and family fun throughout the year. It is a joyous conclusion to our exploration of Slovakia. And so, our journey through the heart of Europe concludes. We have stood in the shadow of majestic castles, wandered through the silent halls of history, and marveled at the raw, untamed beauty of Slovakia's natural world. From the vibrant streets of Bratislava to the tranquil peaks of the High Tatras, and from the subterranean wonders of its caves to the living traditions of its villages, we have witnessed a land of incredible diversity and profound depth. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of 20 of its most remarkable destinations, each a unique facet of this captivating nation. We hope this visual tapestry has inspired you and perhaps even sparked a desire to see these wonders for yourself. If you have enjoyed this journey, we would be most grateful if you would show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more explorations of our planet's hidden treasures. Please do leave a comment below and let us know which of these incredible Slovakian places has captured your imagination the most. Your engagement helps us to continue bringing these stories to light, sharing the beauty of our world with a wider audience. We believe in making these journeys accessible to all, and in that spirit, we are pleased to confirm that all the visual footage and the accompanying music you have experienced in this film are entirely copyright-free. Our goal is to provide a safe and enjoyable viewing experience, allowing you to immerse yourself fully in the sights and sounds of Slovakia without any distractions or concerns. We encourage fellow creators and enthusiasts to share and be inspired by the beauty that this country so generously offers to the world. There is, of course, no substitute for personal experience. The true magic of Slovakia lies not just in its landscapes and landmarks, but in the warmth of its people and the countless hidden gems that await discovery off the beaten path. We wholeheartedly invite you to pack your bags to step into this remarkable country and to create your own stories. Go and explore Slovakia in person, for it is in the act of discovery that the world truly reveals its wonders. Until our next journey together,